Hey y'all, iRick Sky here. Thanks again for all the excellent questions and comments. And within this video, I want to respond to several viewers. And that question is, should I buy DJI Neo or should I buy DJI Mini? Now there's several different iterations of DJI Mini at the time of filming this video. And obviously at the time of filming this video, there's only one DJI Neo, the DJI Neo that just released. And I'm sure if it's successful, which it seems that it will be, DJI will probably release future versions of DJI Neo just like they did with DJI Mini. So what I want to talk about, and I'm going to keep this frank and honest like I do with all my videos, and you know, people that, man, you run your trap too much. That should have been a, you know, a 15-second answer. I'm going to give you a somewhat timely response within this video, but I'm going to explain why I would recommend DJI Neo and also why I would recommend DJI Mini. And that's any Mini. That could be the I probably wouldn't go with the first iteration Mini, but whatever the, you know, the most current iterations are, depending upon your price point. So from a cost perspective, you're going to find the DJI Neo to be the least expensive. And I've linked all of these drones. Expand this video's description and click the links there to find all the drones. But from a cost perspective, you can find, like I said, current pricing linked within this video's description, but you're probably going to find that the DJI Neo is the least expensive. One thing that makes the DJI Neo a less expensive option is the fact you can do what I did, buy the DJI Neo by itself without a controller. I use my iPhone to control my DJI Neo, so I don't have to have a physical controller. That reduces cost. One of the cool things about the DJI Neo is that it comes with a small amount of built-in storage, whereas the previous drones, like the DJI Mini, they had a very small and somewhat unusable amount of built-in storage. DJI Neo, and I think it's 25 gigs. Check the link within this video's description to be sure, but it's a usable amount of storage. I'm able to perform multiple flights with my DJI Neo, even while filming in 4K 30 without having storage concerns. So it is worth mentioning though, the DJI Neo, this version, the first version of DJI Neo that I have in my paws here, this does not have a micro SD card slot. So in the situation where you're in the field, maybe you're going to fly multiple batteries, you're filming in the maximum 4K 30 resolution, at some point you're going to have to transfer your videos from the DJI Neo's built-in storage to an iPhone or a laptop or you know, whatever you've got in the field. So that's worth mentioning. With the DJI Mini, you can use micro SD, so you could take multiple micro SD cards to the field. You could also purchase micro SD cards of various sizes. With this iteration of DJI Neo, you're limited to the built-in storage, so like I said, expect to offload in the field if needed. The smallness, very small, very lightweight. Although the DJI Mini series is very small and lightweight too, DJI Neo trumps it. DJI Neo is even smaller and lighter. Both the current models of the DJI Mini, like I said, the current models of the DJI Mini, they have 4K video. DJI Neo has 4K video. But I will say, and subscribe to my channel, ring that bell, and check out my DJI Neo videos playlist and also my DJI Mini video playlist. I've got several versions of the Mini, so check out all my DJI Mini video playlist and you can see the video quality for yourself. But you will find that although I feel the DJI Neo's video quality is good, it's usable, I would be a liar if I said that DJI Neo's video quality is as good or better than DJI Mini. DJI Mini series, the video quality from it is going to visibly trump the DJI Neo. With that being said, unless someone is posting footage, say in the same video or back to back, oh, this is footage that I captured from my DJI Neo, this is footage that I captured from my DJI Mini series drone, unless the video is presented back to back, and unless the viewer is watching on a very large 4K display, most viewers that are, you know, on an iPhone or an iPad or something like that watching a video, they may not even discern the quality difference between a video that was filmed with DJI Neo or a video that was filmed with a DJI Mini Series drone. But like I said, the camera quality on this is, even though it does 4K, and you can film in lesser resolutions too, but it's not going to be as good as the DJI Mini, at least with the first release of the DJI Neo that I have here. I'm not saying it's not good. It's great and very usable. Subscribe, check out my DJI Neo videos playlist, and I think you'll see for yourself how good the video quality is. But from a video quality perspective, you're going to be better off with the DJI Mini. So should you buy DJI Mini Series or should you buy DJI Neo Series? And right now, like I said, there's only one DJI Neo. This is the first. If I was buying a drone today and I'd never bought a drone before, I would go with the DJI Neo. The reason is the cost of entry is probably going to be a lot less. You can buy the DJI Neo, you can fly it with the virtual joysticks and the phone. It works great. You can become comfortable with the drone and then decide if you want to go with something more expensive and more advanced. One thing the DJI Neo does not have is at least this version does not have obstacle avoidance. So if that's something you want, you're going to have to look for certain DJI Mini models that have obstacle avoidance. So that's another thing. But if you're looking at it purely from price perspective, your least expensive point of entry is probably going to be DJI Neo. And keep in mind, even if you buy the DJI Neo like I'm using here that didn't come with a controller, you could always choose to purchase a controller and use your DJI Neo in conjunction with a controller in the future. So I guess it's kind of like, I guess you could say, an a la carte experience. You know, you buy the drone and then you expand it in the future if you want to add a controller. Do you need to add a controller? Probably not. But obviously, flying with phone only, your range, although very usable in my opinion. I mean, I want to pop this out, I want to get an aerial video or photo. I've got several hundred feet of range, and obviously I fly line of sight to be safe and responsible. I'm able to get it far enough away to get some really good footage while I still maintain visual line of sight. But if you needed the controller for, you know, an even better flying experience, you could pair DJI Neo with a controller. But I wouldn't say the DJI Mini Series or the DJI Neo Series is better. I will say it's a matter of the consumer's needs. Because if your purchase decision of Neo or Mini Series drone is driven solely by price, probably DJI Neo. But if you're going to go DJI Neo and you know that you're saving up because you want to get the controller in the future, when you factor in the price of DJI Neo plus controller, and then you compare that to a DJI Mini Series bundle that includes a controller, then things become a little bit more difficult. So it's a hard thing to answer. So if you're just going to buy a drone and you solely intend to only fly it with the iPhone or Android phone, you're good with going DJI Neo. But if you want to have that controller experience, my best recommendation would be to save up your money, wait till you got enough to get the Mini Series drone that includes a controller, and do that instead of the Neo. The reason being is you're going to get better quality, video quality, from the Mini Series drone. And since the Mini Series drone is a little bit heavier, if there is a mild amount of wind, due to the slightly heavier nature of the DJI Mini Series drone, it's going to handle better in mild wind than the DJI Neo. Not that the DJI Neo can't handle a gentle wind, it can, but you know, just things to consider there. And you know, ultimately, the Mini is a more capable drone. Not saying that the DJI Neo is not. And I will address that. There's a large camp of people online, you may have seen their videos, they have the need to bash the DJI Neo. The DJI Neo is an exceptional drone. And I can say that because I've personally flown drones since DJI Phantom 1. I was a late adopter. I bought my DJI Phantom 1 after Phantom 2 had been released. But then I I filmed thousands of drone videos with DJI Phantom 1 through present being DJI Neo. So I can confidently say that DJI Neo is an exceptional drone. But a lot of people have asked, and I wanted to respond, you know, should I buy DJI Neo or DJI Mini Series? If it's purely cost and you have no intentions of adding a controller, definitely go DJI Neo. If you've got to have the controller, definitely consider DJI Mini Series over DJI Neo plus controller, because you're probably going to get, you're going to get better video quality. You're going to get the ability to use a micro SD card to store your videos. There's several things you're going to get, and like I said, the flight dynamics, the Mini Series is going to be more capable because it's a little bit heavier. It's really a matter of what you want to do, but I would say both drones are an excellent option. But just to have fun, keep it less expensive, DJI Neo drone itself, control with your iPhone or your Android phone, that's the way to go to keep it cheap. To have more capabilities, definitely go with the Mini. If you're going to be using a controller, definitely strongly consider the Mini with controller over the Neo with controller. Those are my opinions. Comment below, ask any questions you may have below, and I'll try my best to respond within future DJI Neo videos. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell when you do, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Check out all my drone videos. I've got a ton of DJI Neo videos now, tons more coming soon, and I've got thousands of drone videos that I filmed with my previous drones. And I am the drone evangelist, so as always, I remind everyone, practice and preach safe and responsible drone use. Be your own drone evangelist. Always practice and preach safe and responsible drone use, because if we don't, this hobby may cease to exist, and that would be catastrophic. Thanks for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, Iric Guy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.